In the river of time, we will all meet many people. Some people only appear for a short time in your life, while others circle around in your life. If you feel confused about love, why not take 5 minutes to watch this story? Curly is the founder of a dating app. He has also brought together countless couples, helping them find their lifelong love. As Cupid in the world of love, he is being interviewed by a reporter. When the female reporter asked him if he had ever had a sincere love, Curly tried his best to hide the secrets deep in his heart, but his facial expressions betrayed him. Time goes back a few years. When Curly was still a wage-earner, he fell in love with a girl at first sight during an interview at a large company. Curly bravely went up to talk to her. He confidently said that this job must be his, but as long as the girl is willing to pay $100, he would give up this surefire interview opportunity. I don't need to pull strings. Later, Emma succeeded in the interview, but it was without Curly participating. Emma didn't understand. Why give up such a high-paying job? If I went to the interview, how would I see you again? You'd be gone by the time I came out. So you gave up a great opportunity, giving up a potentially stable and high-paying job, just to see me again. The two then visited the zoo. Curly's humor made Emma's heart flutter. Their feelings quickly grew stronger. They pledged their love for life in the zoo. The two moved in together soon after. The first 6 months together were like a fairy tale. Both sides also met each other's parents. Curly secretly prepared an engagement ring, preparing to propose in a couple of days. But on the night of preparing to propose, Emma ran into her ex-boyfriend at the reunion. She couldn't resist. Emma regretted it afterwards. She truly loved Curly. She decided to confess, begging for Curly's forgiveness. Curly angrily packed his things. His love couldn't tolerate any flaws. Emma wanted to win him back. I love you. That's not love. It's guilt. Love is trust. Heartbroken, Curly casually threw away the engagement ring. After that, he buried himself in work and started a business, trying to relieve the inner pain with busy work. He developed a dating app, becoming a billionaire at a young age. It seemed his life was reaching its peak. He thought he had truly resurrected. Until one day 2 years later, at the street corner, he saw the girl he had always dreamed of again. But both of them had partners by their sides. Curly felt an uneasiness in his head. It was as if he saw 100 flowers blooming. It was as if he saw hundreds of bullets coming at him as the gunshots rang out. He didn't know if he was dead or alive. At that moment, I finally understood the past 2 years. I had never truly lived. I met a lot of great people. Smart, humorous, and considerate. But none of them were her. Curly found a chance to avoid his girlfriend. He dialed the phone number that had been stored in his address book. But the answer he got was that Emma was already engaged. Curly lost his courage at this time. Finally, he chose to silently return to his own life. I know I can't go disturb her life after breaking up for a few years, right? The female reporter was touched by the story. Couldn't help but share a story of her own. At that time, she was studying at university in Paris. During a trip abroad, she met a man she felt she could entrust her life to. She wrote her Paris address on the flyleaf of a book. They agreed to meet in Paris, but the man was never heard from again, leaving the female journalist treasuring their photo, moving from one relationship to another, until she entered marriage. The female journalist lived with this longing for 17 years. But then, at a book signing, she met the man she had longed for. He had become a slightly graying older man, but the smile on his face was still bright. It turned out that 17 years ago, the man didn't deliberately fail to show up, but the book with the address was stolen on the train to Paris. This love affair ultimately ended due to communication difficulties. To not make the people waiting in line wait too long. After a few pleasantries, the man left his phone number. It was written on a train ticket to Paris from 17 years ago. She knew the man wasn't lying. That evening, the two had dinner together, revisiting that lost love. They exchanged the years they had lost. They strolled hand in hand through the city, leaning on each other on a park bench until dawn. Finally, the two hugged goodbye at the hotel entrance. Nothing happened between them. Instead, they returned to their own lives with renewed hope and courage rekindled by the other. Returned to their own lives. The man decided to return to his family, to treat his wife, whom he had neglected for years, kindly. I want to take good care of this family. The female reporter ended her marriage, which was already devoid of love. We're over. After saying this, the female reporter and Curly gave each other a hug. What happened next was something Curly never expected. The female reporter published Curly's story in the local newspaper, and Dima happened to see it. It recalled all sorts of things about Curly and Dima, those descriptions that only she could understand. Every word touched his heart. This kid has brought together thousands of people, yet he is all alone. She said goodbye to her fiancé, and then bravely went to pursue her own love. This is where they had their first date. The two hugged tightly, as if the 2 years of separation had never happened. These are two true love stories. I prefer the female reporters, but I don't believe a person can't manage a family well because he hasn't met his destined person. The greater possibility is that he doesn't have the ability, don't know how to manage it, even if you are with the right person. Over time, in the end, the result will still be the same. Perhaps there is no solution to this problem. I hope all the fans can stay true to their passion, strongly suggesting to like,